Hey, my Lipton. So I wanted to come in with a quick video. I was on Twitter. I got a phone call from my brother. He was like, yo, CM Punk came back to, WWE. He was at Survivor Series. And I was like, oh, word? So, I went on Twitter. I saw it's the number one trending topic. So I touched it. I was like, oh, he actually returned. But before I get to CM Punk, I'm going to talk about that last. Let's just talk about Randy Orton. Now, I don't know why people were so surprised at Randy Orton coming back. I feel like the rumors have been out there for a little bit, for a few weeks, that he was going to come back. So I don't know. I wasn't too surprised by it. But first of all, let's be very clear. Randy looks like body is body. Okay, I guess when he was taking his time off and everything, he's been working his ass off. He looks good. He looks fine. Okay, the body is body. And he looks good. He looks sexy as hell. Okay, Randy's always been an attractive man. I think we're forgetting that. Randy was always an attractive person, but the body is bodying. Okay, he looks good. Like, listen, Randy Orton. He's very fine. So but yeah, shout out to Randy Orton. Happy to see him back in the WWE. Yeah, his return was really a surprise to me. Let's just talk about the main topic, the main conversation. CM Punk came back. Now, if y'all have been watching my videos for the past few couple of months, I have, like everybody else, I have documented CM Punk's AEW, the whole debacle with the media scrum, and just everything that occurred in AEW, like the fights, the backstage antics, the rumors, people not wanting him back, people wanting him back, and him getting into a fight with Jack Perry. You already know. You guys can go back to my wrestling talk playlist. I actually somewhat defended CM Punk throughout that Jack Perry situation. I actually roasted Jack Perry and tonykhan in those videos. I did like a part 1 and a part 2. You guys can go watch that. Go tell me what you guys think about those videos. But yeah, I was like, to me, I thought that Jack Perry was wrong. But at the same time, I've been telling y'all on this channel that I'm always indifferent about Punk. I feel like there are times where Punk has a point, but then there's also times where I feel like the way that Punk, acts out and how he acts on the things that, that piss him off and things like that, I feel like is unnecessary. But I've been covering all of that on my channel. And then on top of that, when CM Punk got fired, I remember it was like around the same week when Bray Wyatt passed away. I was just like, yo, this is a rough week right now for the wrestling community. It's crazy. But I had to discuss it. And I was, there have been a few videos that I put out there about, allegedly that CM Punk got into it with William Regal and so many different things. And then obviously the newest rumors were him coming back to the WWE. And I've always said, to me, and y'all guys can go back to those videos, I've always said, okay, there's two sides to this. One side of me is kind of like, okay, I can kind of see why CM Punk will want to come back, because he feels like his reputation has somewhat been tainted and ruined when he went to AEW. Like, AEW has really put a dent in CM Punk's image, and the way people have viewed CM Punk post WWE. A lot of people viewed him as a martyr, but then when he went to AEW and all the problems and fights that occurred in AEW, people started to look at CM Punk as like, a pariah, of the wrestling business in some ways. So I was like, you know what? I can see why CM Punk would want to come back to WWE, because he wants to clean up the image. He wants to still be that person where it's like he fights for the wrestling fans and, fights for the wrestling community and what fans really want. So I think that he wants to repair that. And then there was the other side of me that felt like, okay, this is CM Punk. We're not gonna sit and act as if CM Punk likes WWE like that too. You know what I mean? Like, this is the same man that has went on rants, shoot interviews, saying how terrible WWE was, saying how terrible Vince, Triple H, management, the doctors were, saying that if he didn't leave WWE, he would have died. And it's just, So many, and then on top of that, we're not going to sit here and act as if that was years ago. Even when he was in AEW, he was still throwing shots at WWE, still throwing shots at Vince, Triple H, saying that that place has not changed. Y'all remember that? So, and then saying that WWE was a horrible place. So it's like, I was like, okay, how can CM Punk say all of this about WWE, say all of that? You know, in a way, WWE went through hell after CM Punk left, after, they fired CM Punk, like with the CM Punk chants for years. They went through CM Punk chants for years. Like WWE also went through hell due to CM Punk too. So it was just like, but then again, I've never put it past WWE to bring back CM Punk, because WWE has always made business with people that, they fell out with, Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, Macho Man, Steve Austin, like so many different people. So it's like WWE is always going to stand on business. But for CM Punk's end, I feel like CM Punk was more so on the side of integrity and like his values. So, okay, now let's just fast forward to today. He is back. It is a great moment. It's beautiful. The fans popped for him. He was in Chicago, Survivor Series. It was amazing. Does this, and I said it before in the previous video, does this make CM Punk a hypocrite for everything that everything that he said and did about the WWE? Yes. CM Punk is a hypocrite. He is, he went back on his word. That means that he doesn't, like, where does CM Punk's integrity and values lie when he talks about, trying to, reinvent the business? You know what I mean? So he kind of went back on his word on everything that he stood for. He's a hypocrite and he's a liar. But at the same time, I understand why he went back. I get it. This is why I'm indifferent about this whole thing. I know a lot of, don't get me wrong, starting by tonight and tomorrow, oh my God, the AEW fanboys and the WWE fanboys are about to be fighting online, saying how CM Punk is a hypocrite. He claimed that WWE was this. It's about to be a bloodbath. But for me, I'm just gonna sit back and sip tea, sip my Lipton, okay? Because at the end of the day, I'm indifferent about the whole thing. It is what it is. At the end of the day, I was just like, to me, I was still on the, sort of going on the side of like, okay, he's probably not going to come back. But then again, I wouldn't be surprised if he did, because WWE can also be very convincing. But, yeah, I'm indifferent about the whole thing. I'm just going to sit back and watch this shit go crazy. I mean, it's already crazy online. Emotions are high. But y'all, by tomorrow, everybody's about to be fighting on Twitter. Oh, CM Punk is this, CM Punk is that, da 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 da. YouTube videos. It's about to be crazy. It's about to be madness going on to tomorrow and Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's just like, it's going to be crazy. But I am happy for CM Punk. I know he wanted to do this. I honestly don't think it has much to do with coming back to WWE than it is about trying to repair his reputation and his image. That's really what I think it is. That's just that. But I will say this, though. CM Punk is making bank. He already got his millions from freaking Tonykhan, and now he came back to WWE. He's about to be making more money. It's crazy. But I do want to say this, though. Before I even talk about that, I know a lot of people also are online talk about, oh my God, I know Vince is seething, Vince is this, Vince is that, saying that, oh, this is all Triple H's doing. I think we're forgetting that Vince McMahon is still involved with WWE, and he's still the CEO. I get it. Yes, he's going through his he's being investigated and stuff, but he's still the CEO. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, of course, you have Ari Emanuel, who owns the WWE, and Ari Emanuel and Vince McMahon are buddies. So y'all don't think that they didn't run this by Vince? And then on top of that, y'all don't think that Ari Emanuel ran this by Vince too, and say, hey, are you okay? Are you cool with this? What's up? Like, what you think? What you think? I actually do believe, well, yes, I do think Triple H wanted to bring CM Punk back, but I also think that they ran this by Vince. I think Vince also agreed to bring CM Punk back. I don't think that, it was just a Triple H decision. First of all, Triple H don't even got that kind of stroke like that no more. Like, yes, he might be in control of creative, but when it comes to talent relations and like hiring wrestlers and things like that, I just don't think it's just solely Triple H. I think they ran this by Ari Emanuel, Vince McMahon, Nick Khan. Point blank period. I actually think Triple H had less of an impact when it came to this. So that's just my thoughts on that. But I will say this though. After this, okay, since CM Punk is back in the WWE, I don't want to hear shit from CM Punk when it comes to WWE. We need to hang this up. We need to flat screen it. We need to put it in the grave and bury it. I don't want to hear how WWE mistreated him in the future. I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to see no shoot interviews. I don't want to see it. Because at the end of the day, WWE has shown you who they are a long time ago. You chose to believe them, but yet you went back, okay? I guess you even thought that you were going to stand on your word, but things happen. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, I don't want to hear how WWE mistreated you when you went back, okay? I guess I think it's a thing of like going back to the devil you know than the devil you don't know. But at the end of the day, CM Punk needs to eat this. Whatever happens, happens. It is what it is. So no more talking about how the bad WWEs and blah, blah, blah. You chose to go back. Like, that's it. That's all. I don't want to hear no more like bitching, complaining, moaning. I do think that there's probably going to be like a Ari, what's his name? Himani, the one from the MMA guy, the one with the glasses, the interviewer. I don't think he's probably gonna do an interview with that guy to explain why he came back to WWE. But other than that, I don't want to hear no shoot interviews. I'm over it. I'm tired. Accept this for what it is. You went back. It is what it is. Do I think that CM Punk is gonna have the same like fights and things like that the way he had it in AEW? No, because WWE is more structured. There's more. There's more, it's organized, it's more, more authority figures there to, not even have that shit play out. So, but yeah, I think WWE will shut that shit down immediately. Not, Tony Khan is not that kind of a boss to really, it's like a real authoritative figure like Vince McMahon or an R. Emanuel or Triple H. So, but yeah, that's just my thoughts on that. But shout out to CM Punk, congratulations to him. Happy to see him back. Shout out to Randy Orton, and let's see what happens from here. Let's hopefully, the journey, the ride is worth it, and I hope it all works out. Honestly, truly. So, but yeah, please tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get up to 700 subscribers, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.